Walter, let's start with HYBE news and news on how big the agency has grown.
Indeed. So on Tuesday, HYBE announced record-breaking second quarter results for 2026, posting 1.45 trillion Korean won, or around $996 million in revenue, and over 170 billion Korean won, or around $117 million in operating profit. Now, it marked the first time the company has surpassed 1 trillion won in quarterly revenue and 100 billion won in operating profit. Now, to break down some of the revenue, concerts generated almost half of it, with around a quarter coming from album sales and a quarter from merchandise and licensing. Now, of course, BTS World Tour has delivered a substantial economic boost to every city on its itinerary, inspiring the term BTSnomics. Now, groups such as BTS, CORTIS, Tomorrow by Together, ENHYPEN, SSERAFIM, ILLIT and KATSEYE were just some of the names that contributed to the global success of HYBE.
Wow, and staying on the topic of Hallyu revenue, it's not just K-pop that's seeing plenty of interest.
Not at all. So K-Films spearheaded the recovery of South Korea's box office in the first half of 2026. According to the Korean Film Council's 2026 first half K-film industry report, total box office revenue reached $399 million from January to June. Now, this is up by almost 42% compared to last year's first half revenue. Now, as mentioned, domestically produced films are responsible for close to 64% of the box office revenue, one of the strongest figures since the end of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, the biggest hit of the first half was The King's Warden, or 왕과 사는 남자, which earned over $112 million, becoming the highest grossing film in Korean box office history. It was followed by Colony of Gunche, which grossed more than $41 million, and 살목지 Whispering Water, or just 살목지 in Korean, which generated almost $23 million.
And I can imagine that Hope is going to contribute to the second half of the year.
I imagine so.
Yes, and finally, a Spotify achievement made by a group that you mentioned earlier.
Yes, indeed I did. So according to Spotify, Courtis's debut album track, Fashion, has surpassed 200 million cumulative streams, just over 10 months after its release last year. It marks the group's second song to reach the milestone, following Go, another track from their debut album. Now, Go actually holds the record as the fastest K-pop boy group song, which debuted within the past 5 years to reach 200 million Spotify streams. Now, Fashion was also co-written by the boys and draws inspiration from their shared passion for fashion.
Great rhyme there. And Walter, don't go anywhere.
Will not.
Stick around.
Will do.